Nathan, I want to answer this question. What does truck luxury really cost?
An arm and a leg, but we have two trucks that basically start out the same. They're both Ford F-150 hybrids.
Yes, we have an XL truck and a King Ranch. There's $26,000 of options between them, which is like a Ford Maverick.
Before the markups.
Yes, and in this video, how about we go feature for feature, show the differences, but I'll bet you, Nathan, that the basic truck is actually significantly quicker at 0 to 60 than the luxury truck.
Oh, we'll see about that.
This is an XL crew cab 4-wheel drive truck with an FX4 package. Like Nathan said, it is a hybrid, and the MSRP price on this truck is about $51,000. And you're probably saying, wait a minute, Andre, that's not a base truck, that's way too expensive. Well, yes, you're right, but it's also because it has that hybrid powertrain, which costs a lot of money. It has 4-wheel drive and some other goodies that I'll show you in a second.
For those of you who like luxury but like a pickup truck as well, this might be the right vehicle, and that's because at $77,000, this truck, which is a Ford F-150, same as Andre's in terms of powertrain, so it is a hybrid, it's a 4x4, and it's got every bell and whistle you possibly could want, and then on top of that, it's still a Ford F-150.
We interrupt this video for a special message from our sponsors at Hone Health. Did you know that testosterone levels have dropped over the generations? Our father's generation had 25% higher testosterone levels than ours. Today, over 30 million men in the United States have testosterone levels that have dropped, affecting their daily lives. If you're tired, you can't concentrate well, or you have to pour yourself an extra cup of coffee, your testosterone may be to blame. And it's not our fault. There are many factors to take into account, including environmental factors. The good news is that Hone Health can help. Optimizing your testosterone can lead to increased energy, increased muscle mass, more focus, and a better mood. Hone makes it easy to get tested and get treated for low testosterone, all from the comfort of your home. Now, I'm no medical expert, but Hone Health is, and they'll be with you every step of the way. Just collect your sample and mail it back. You'll then video chat with the doctor who will recommend a personalized treatment plan based on your results. Treatment options include FDA-approved medications, and everything gets delivered to your door. Order Hone's easy-to-use test today to learn your testosterone levels. For a limited time only, viewers can get an at-home test and a doctor's consult for $45. Click on the link in the description below or go to honehealth.com/TFL to order yours now.
Well, let me show you guys what I do have in this XL work base truck. I have a basic steering wheel. It's not leather wrapped. I have a column shift. It's the way I like trucks, actually. I have a basic key, which is actually also pretty good. Boom. Start the hybrid. It says ready. I do have a smaller screen, but I don't need a big screen. But this is my best feature, and Nathan wishes he has this. I have 6-person seating here. Cloth seats, because who needs leather? And actually fairly advanced climate control system. Let me show you. Look at this. In the base truck, I got a little upgrade. I have an automatic dual climate control system. Unfortunately, I do not have heated seats or ventilated seats or a heated steering wheel, but this is still nonetheless cool. My 4-wheel drive system, including the rear locker, is here, 4 high, 4 low, but I do not have 4 auto. Bummer. But I do have wireless CarPlay. Oh yes. And plenty of other high-tech features like hill descent control and my rear camera.
Check it out, y'all. Color coordinated door handles and proper step right there. Keep that up here. Already off to a start. By the way, two-tone paint job if you didn't notice. Luxury living. Like a vault. Are you guys ready for premium luxury? Because poor Andre, he's using a key. He doesn't have heated seats. These are not only heated, but they're massage seats, and they're cooled, of course. Steering wheel's heated and absolutely sumptuous leather. And allow me to start the vehicle. Oh, that's a 12.3-inch digital display right here, and this is a 12-inch screen right here. Now, I wanted to show you something else. Look at this. Ah! Look at that! It rises to the occasion. Yes, Andre does have a seat here, which is, you know, if you want a peasant sitting next to you, fine. But in my case, this is a nice chunk of separation. Not only that, but I have excellent storage down here. And, if I may, I could put this down, fold this out, and have more workspace, which means human being not necessary. And then we keep going, because I actually have this 4A button down here. That basically puts me into an all-wheel drive format, allowing the vehicle to figure out exactly what I need in terms of traction. So 2 high, 4 low, and 4 automatic. He doesn't have that. And then there's more, because if you look above you, that is a panoramic sunroof. That is huge, massive. Now, these have been around for a long time, but I gotta tell you, adjustable pedals with an adjustable steering wheel, it really does help. And look at this. Oh yeah, and by the way, that I believe is the King wrench right there. Can you see that? It's embossed and looking pretty good. But there's more, because it's got this wood trim. And look at this. They've got the little stamping, you know, going all the way across, and they got it on the seats, and they've got it over here. He doesn't have wireless charging, I do. Yes, heated. Yes, cooled. So I go over to settings, and I go to seats. Voila, massage. I love this. I really want them to have like a super max, but this full recovery thing is pretty serious. Then there's more, because these seats fully recline. Now, when I mean fully recline, I mean fully recline. So, as long as that seat is up behind me, and you're trying to get a snooze out of the office, you just keep going back. Now, there's something to keep in mind. Normally, Roman's the luxury guy, but he was getting his hair done, so I'm proxy, and I'm okay with that, because this seat is awesome. But I noticed that the massage feature isn't happening while I lay down. Aside from the fact that Andre doesn't really have proper power seats, he doesn't have 3-seat memory either. Yeah, he doesn't have power mirrors either. Now, it's an interesting thing. This has a tow package, but these aren't towing mirrors. I like these mirrors for off-roading, but not for towing.
Yeah, Nathan, I don't get it either. Your truck has maximum towing package, but you don't have this. Wham! 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 I don't need any electric motors. I can do it myself. Yep, the powertrains are the same. This is a 3.5-liter twin turbocharged V6. Made it to an electric motor, 10-speed automatic, 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque. These engines are identical, right, Nathan?
Covered in dirt and filth and slime, and I think maybe even some feces from animals that you've run.
What?
The thing is that your powertrain and my powertrain are the same, and, you know, that's great. But that's where it ends. Everything about my truck is super high-end. And don't, I know where this stuff is. Don't you put this on yours. Confused about these two trucks? Nothing to be confused about. Luxury level, oh yeah, right here on the hood. That's right, he doesn't have this type of insulation on his hood, nor does he have the Ford emblem.
Does it mean your truck is has a quieter hood?
It's a quieter vehicle altogether. That's exactly what that means.
And here's where the rubber really meets the road. My work truck has 1,708 pounds of payload. Nathan, your truck is around 1,300 pounds. So yes, you're right. Your truck weighs about 400 pounds more, which may make it slower, which we'll find out soon. These trucks have identical gross vehicle weight ratings of about 7,350. So yes, these trucks are pretty hefty with a battery and the electric motor.
You know, Andre, there's something very strange. I thought that I would have a lower towing capacity than you. And I don't. I actually have max towing package on this vehicle, and I out-tow you by a significant margin.
Did you have to rub it in?
Yes.
For some reason?
Oh yeah.
So the rating on your truck is 12,400 pounds.
Right.
And I think it has to do also with cooling packages and just, tires in general and shocks. And my tow rating is 11,000 pounds. But you have really fancy shocks, the CCDs.
CCD.
That's not ACDC.
Yeah, you're speaking my language now. So what is a CCD shock?
Continuously controlled damping. It's basically a very live adjustable shock. It's not Fox.
Right. It's not a Raptor.
It's not a Raptor. You
Okay.
cannot push a special button. You cannot control your damping separately, but it works as a whole to make you a comfortable ride. And you also have a feature I really would like, and I don't have it. It's the onboard scales where you can measure your weight.
That's right. So, and that is partially through this system. So what it does is it gives you a readout based on what you just put on the hitch or what's inside the bed, and you actually get accurate information fed to you.
But you also have Scorpion's ATR tires, right? The same tires?
Not exactly. These are sitting on 20-inch rims. I think yours are like, what, 13s? No, 17s. And on top of that, yours are 265s, narrow. Mine are 275s, wider, which gives me a greater contact patch on the asphalt, which means that it'll compensate for the extra weight of the truck, meaning that you're not going to be as fast as you think. Andre, you ready for this?
What?
The reason I have a mighty-sized key fob is because I can do stuff like this. Observe. This is how the rich live.
What?
Oh, it gets better. I didn't want to dirty my hands like you, so up, and up we go. Faster. Fast enough. And if a key weren't enough, I can lower the tailgate by pushing this button. Oh yeah.
No!
It raises it too. Oh yeah.
No! Nathan, let me show you a proper operation of a tailgate. Look at this.
How provincial.
You know why this lowers like this? Because I paid extra. I went out myself and I bought this little strut. You see this?
Oh, you installed it
I
yourself?
installed it myself so it doesn't slam down. It's very, very fancy. And now I don't have to exert myself. I can just, with a couple of fingers, close my tailgate beautifully.
I think Roman would approve.
Nathan, I am jealous about this.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, it's your camera hookup for your trailer system and maybe even your yaw sensor for the trailer, for your backup assist feature that I don't have.
You know what I call these?
What?
Buyer remorse for Andre.
What?
Yep, buyer remorse for Andre. Both trucks have the 7.2 kilowatt setup right here, so you can plug in and run things.
Okay. But dude, I don't have this. I don't have bed lights. This is cool.
You know what you do have?
What?
Bed light envy.
Nathan, do you think Ford will notice if I take these off and keep them?
We'll go to Ford jail.
See, I have blanks. A lot of blank stuff, and I don't have the cleat. I really want the cleat system.
Sorry, dude, you gotta pay.
I may not have fancy camera systems, but I do have this, which I think is one of the most useful features for towing. I have managed trailers capability, where I can predefine any number of trailers, and each one, for example, TFL empty, sometimes we have to move our trailer. It remembers my trailer gain, how long the trailer is. It modifies my blind spot monitoring system. This is pretty fancy technology for a work truck. I love this.
All right, so yeah, we both have the same towing feature, but then it gets better because I've got Smart Hitch. Smart Hitch, check this out. It's a quick setup. So let's go through the checklist. And what it does is it makes sure that everything is going the way it's supposed to go before you hook everything up. And I'm resetting the hitch weight. Now, the reason why, it's now set to 0. Let me show you. All right. Okay, we're going to confirm that. As I said, these are checkpoints along the way. And we're almost there. We want to make sure you do that right. We want to make sure you do that right. And of course that one right. Oh yeah, and that one. Oh, especially that one. And of course that one, which I've forgotten once before. Here we go. Now, check this out. Andre's going to hop in the back. This is where we are right now, and it actually gives you the perfect weight. In other words, it gives you the perfect ride, or as close as it can get to perfect ride, and it's able to tell you what you're towing in terms of weight on the hitch. All right, so increase the hitch weight by moving the load in the trailer towards the hitch. Now, in this case, our load is going to be called Andre, and he's going to hop in the back, and you're going to see how it starts moving upward. So Andre, if you will. There you go. So I still have plenty to go, but assume that if you were getting to 10%, 15%, he's not even close. So this is showing a safety zone, and now he's jumping in the bed. And it's measured by that same shock that is actually, was it CCD, I think they called it?
Yes.
Yeah, and that actually helps give me this information, but there is so much more. Andre, can I show him more?
Sure.
All right, so let's go back. And now, onboard scale. Very similar system, but what this will do is, once again, Andre gets to jump in the back, and my maximum capacity is 1,323 pounds, and he's going to show me how close I get to that by jumping in the back. All right. I still got a ways to go. And basically what it's going to do is it'll continuously move up until you start seeing red, and when you get to the red, that means you're getting to your maximum. And it's just that simple. But there's more! Because the taillights from the outside and from here actually show how much weight's being put in there. So even on the outside, you're able to say, oh, okay, I still got a little bit more to go, or I've gone over too much if this was fully lit.
Ford recently announced that their premium F-150 trucks got one of the highest safety ratings from IIHS, top safety pick, because their premium headlights are so good. But that's not the case for this truck, the XL, because I don't have LEDs. These headlights are not as good. Nathan, do you think I can swap them? Will they know?
They'll know, and more importantly, mine look better. I really do think that the new ones look cool.
Alright dude, so I'm gonna run both trucks in sport mode, because that's the best way to do it.
Alright.
And in this truck, like you told me, in sport mode it goes to 4 auto automatically.
Yeah, 4 auto, so you manually moved it over to 4 high.
Because I don't have 4 auto.
Right, so to keep both trucks the same.
Alright, so you be the judge. I'm doing it the same way.
So give it a little bit of juice and then take off. What did you take it up to? What was your RPM?
About like 2200.
Okay.
Dude, look at this. 6.22?
6.22. Now think about that. This is a big truck.
Luxury truck.
A big 6.22. That is fast by any standards. I'm curious to what happens when we do it in a lighter truck with narrower tires.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but dude, this truck is going down.
Okay. So let's try a 0 to 60, and no fair folding your mirrors or anything silly like that. I don't want you pulling any of that. But we'll rev up to, what was it, about 2200 RPM?
Yeah, and I'm gonna use sport mode as well.
You have a sport mode?
Yeah, look at this.
So you're gonna go to 4 high?
Look at my sport mode. See that little truck?
Oh, you have a little tiny display. It's actually, your display is smaller than my phone. I'm sorry. I gotta answer this too. Hello?
So sport mode engaged.
4 high?
4 high engaged. I know we're on a solid surface, but this is just an acceleration, which is straight up.
All right, do it. 2000 RPM and change?
A little more.
Okay, I will say that was a more violent takeoff.
You like that?
Yeah. Now, people are gonna say, that's not fair. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Holy cow, is that 5? 5.78.
Dude, that's TRX. Oh, well, no, not quite TRX.
Not quite TR. Yeah, but that's stupid fast.
Dude.
Now, people are going to say, but your truck is broken in, and I would agree with them.
Sure.
It is broken in, considering that he's broken it on branches and all that going off-road.
What happened? Oh. Do you have a chainsaw?
But also, on top of that, This is a lighter truck by pretty good margin. 400 pounds is noticeable.
Yeah, and dude, this is two of us. I mean, you know, if I was like a 150 pound race car driver, this would be even faster.
And put nitrogen on the tires and only run it on a quarter tank and all that. Yeah, I would say that is in line with a lot of sports cars I've driven.
That's impressive. You know, that's not electric torque combining with in both of these trucks.
Yeah, a twin turbocharged V6.
Yeah, so you have almost no lag, really good pickup. I'm so happy.
I'm sure you're happy. Your truck did something good. That's a good truck. That's a good truck. So it's kind of like oligarch versus the guy who works at Chernobyl to clean it up, or like a politician's salary versus a principal's salary at a high school. Significantly different, and as you said before, a Maverick in terms of price between the two. And you know which one I would pick?
Which one?
The Maverick.
What? Okay, well that's for another video. But dude, honestly, I am a little bit jealous of a couple of features on the King Ranch.
Right.
For example, those shock and onboard scale system is really, really cool, very helpful. I wish they would put it on the base truck as well.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be sweet. And but other than that, I'm pretty happy with my F-150.
You know, all kidding aside, your truck has everything you need. The other one really just has luxury that Roman needs. So at the end of the day, I'd rather save dough once again and get the Maverick, but I think that your truck is the more logical choice, obviously.
And it's also the quicker choice, as you saw here. As always, go back to tfltruck.com for all the latest news, views, and real world
truck reviews.